if you're a horror fan, you've probably seen about this new Winnie the Pooh thing that's kind of been making its way downtown, walking fast. No, you've probably seen about this Winnie the Pooh horror film that is in the works, and interesting.
I
It's
gotta
really
say,
interesting.
whoever thought of this movie just tripped a lot of balls. I gotta
I
say.
don't know who, again, like what kind of drugs they were doing to come up with this, but holy crap, I'm kind of down for it. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey director teases slasher film teases
Yeah, put this
slasher
guy,
film plot.
bench him.
I had this whole thing and I put a lot of bourbon in it, so don't judge me. Pooh and Piglet go on a rampage. Can we just talk about the fact that Pooh looks terrifying?
Yeah.
Like
Who the
it's like
fuck
the
would
red
make
light. He
that?
even kind of looks like, oh, like it looks scary. Like I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks freaky.
It really does, dude. The fuck? I would double
I don't
tap
know.
that thing in the fucking dome. What the hell is this thing?
And the sad part is, I think it plays into like the old stuff. Like it plays into like the mythology. So A.A. Milne's original Winnie the Pooh stories only lapsed into the public domain 5 months ago, but the tubby little cubby has already made his foray into slasher films. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey wrapped earlier this month, and the first stills showing a demonic Pooh and Piglet about to pounce on a scantily clad young woman relaxing in a hot tub have already set the internet on fire. In an interview with Variety, director Reese Waterfield, who is in post-production on on 4 other films, including Fire NATO and Demonic Christmas Tree. Both of those sound awesome. Just saying. So it's like the guy who did Tusk and Moose Jaws and that whole deal.
Yeah, it's literally like make the most outlandish movie ever, dude.
I know, right? Said the response to the stills has been absolutely crazy. Because of all the press and stuff, we're just going to start expediting the edit and getting it through the post-production as fast as we can, said Waterfield, but also making sure it's still good. It's going to be a high priority. According to Waterfield, who also wrote and co-produced the film Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, we'll see Pooh and Piglet as the main villains going on a rampage after being abandoned by a college-bound Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin is pulled away from them and he's not given them food. It's made Pooh and Piglet's life quite difficult. Let's just
Oh my god.
What?
What?
Pause. Let's just stop.
Okay, one thing I know I'm really scared of watching. I know Pooh looks scary, but I'm low-key scared to see Piglet. Are there stills of Piglet? Like, oh
yeah,
god.
We'll get to picture. We're not to pictures yet. We'll see pictures in a minute.
In my nightmare. Fuck.
Derpy says, I want the drugs these guys are taking.
I know, right?
Sierra said, sorry, boys, I will not be watching this one. Yeah, I don't. This is going to be an interesting one. J-Dead, now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke Tigger. Sierra, Winnie the Pooh was such a part of my early childhood, and I just can't taint that with this movie.
Well, you know what? For
That's
the viewers, I'm gonna risk that, man. Like I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna sit down and watch. I swear to God, if we get the entire cast, the entire group of Winnie the Pooh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep ever again. I don't know if I'm ever gonna like. I'm gonna have to like rechange my whole perspective on life, man.
You want to hear something really bad though? I think, and it might say this later in this article, I feel like I remember reading that they killed and ate Eeyore. Who wrote this? Who came up with this, man? Again, what kind of drugs were these people doing?
That reminds me of like a really fucked up like comic strip of like SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't know if you guys ever read it, but it was like a weird comic strip of like how Patrick somehow like he got so hungry and he ended up actually becoming like a starfish.
Yeah.
If you like read it, I swear to God, that story goes fucking long and it goes far down the rabbit hole. It's like I don't know what it is. Something about these movie producers, they just want to be like, hey, you know what? You know, always like sweet little fucking like all these little TV shows that we watch as kids. Let's fucking rip them apart and make them fucking gory horror shows. And why not? So sure, why the fuck not? Let's do it. I don't care. Let's get a fucked up Winnie the Pooh. Let's get a fucked up SpongeBob SquarePants. Let Clifford the Big Red Dog be some carnivorous fuckwad. And then, you know what? Blue's Clues? Let's make Blue's Clues a fucking serial killer. And kill every single one.
We just figured out Blue's Clues.
Every single one of it. Yeah, every single one of the actors that played in Blue's Clues, yeah, let them be targets.
But wait, there's more. Because they've had to fend for themselves so much, they've essentially become feral, Waterfield continued. So they've gone back to their animal roots. They're no longer tame. They're like a vicious bear and pig who want to go around and try to find prey.
Pigs don't find prey. And also, bears don't drive.
Bro.
So, like, do they become humanoid?
Feral pigs? Dude, feral pigs, like feral hogs, dude. They will maul.
Oh, they'll fuck you up. But it's not a feral hog. It's not a feral hog. Piglet's a little fucking pig. He's a
okay, bro. Not pig. That you haven't seen the picture of Piglet yet, bro. He ain't a little pig.
I'm not ready for this.
Piglet's like.
Oh my god. I'm not ready. I don't think I'm ready, guys.
Oh, your body's not ready. The film was shot in 10 days in England and not far from Ashdown Forest, the inspiration for Milne's imaginary 100-acre wood in the Winnie and the Pooh stories. Or the Winnie the Pooh story, excuse me.
This film was shot in 10 days?
Apparently. Although Waterfield declined to reveal the budget for the slasher flick, he said
like $20. And that was for the taxi fare.
Shouldn't be expecting this to be a Hollywood level production. Jagged Edge Productions, which Waterfield runs with co-producer Scott Jeffrey, made the film, and ITN Studios have already signed on to distribute it. A release date is TBD. Given the premise, the biggest challenge, Waterfield said, was balancing the line between horror and comedy. When you try to do a film like this, and it's a really wacky concept, it's very easy to go down a route where nothing is scary and it's just really ridiculous and really stupid. And we wanted to go between the two. So I guess this is going to have horror comedy. I think it sounds pretty dark.
I think the kills are going to be comedy. I'm not going to lie.
They're basically like taking your childhood and like rubbing it between their butt cheeks. Like that's basically what's happening with this. So like, I don't know how like funny it's going to be. Other than it's gonna be kind of funny to see Pooh and Piglet. It's gonna be funny to see Pooh and Piglet like literally slaughtering human beings. Like that's kind of gonna be just like weird to see.
This is gonna. I feel like this is gonna give me like small, like it's gonna remind me of like Maniacs. You know that other movie that by Robert Englund?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? That I feel like I'm gonna get that type of vibe.
Yeah. Are you ready to see the pictures?
Fuck, sure, I guess.
Sierra, are you ready to see the pictures? I don't know if you're ready.
I don't think she is, dog.
So,
I don't think either of us are ready.
There's Piglet.
Bro, what the fuck are you? Bro, what the fuck?
We have Piglet and Pooh, which are stalking some chick.
Oh shit, I didn't even see Pooh in the back. What the shit? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Oh wait, the pictures are like they get higher quality. Oh my god.
Bro.
What the hell?
I don't know which one looks. Is Pooh or Piglet scarier in this? Like, I kind of feel like Piglet's scarier.
Yeah, I'd be fucking scared. That's like the face you see when a hog's coming to get you, dude. You ever had a hog chase after you? I hope not. It's fucking scary.
Well, I don't know. Piglet, like Piglet kind of looks like menacing, but Pooh just kind of has that like.
Yeah, it's like he has some. Oh my god! It's what? Like I feel like Piglet is going to be like the ringleader of it. Like Pooh's no longer. Awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it is fucking awesome. Like kudos to this crew for a budget of $20. Did a pretty damn good job.
There's more pictures too. As an example, Waterfield explains the setup behind the still above of a girl relaxing in a jacuzzi with Pooh and Piglet ominously standing nearby. She's having a good time, and then Pooh and Piglet appear behind her, chloroform her, take her out of the jacuzzi, and then kind of drive a car over her head. Waterfield said. It's scary but there's also funny bits because there's shots of Winnie the Pooh in a car and seeing him with his little ears behind the wheel and like slowly going over there to kill her. So this dude
Little
is saying
ears. The guy is about the size of Peter fucking Griffin. It's basically Peter Griffin wearing a Winnie the Pooh mask.
He's like,
I'll die.
yeah, he's like, yes, Winnie the Pooh is driving a car repeatedly over top of a woman, but it's like, but his ears are kind of cute though.
I'll die
like,
if I get like a. I'll fucking leave the theater or the room if I get like a from fucking Winnie the Pooh. Get out of here.
Oh man. The only worry, especially with the all newfound publicity, is whether Disney will have anything to say about Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. Although Milne's earliest stories are now out of copyright, Disney retains exclusive use of their interpretations of Pooh Bear and his friends. We've tried to be extremely careful, said Waterfield. We knew there was this line between that, and we knew what their copyright was and what they've done. So we did as much as we could to make sure the film was only based on the 26 version of it. Which is why Waterfield's Pooh Bear has swapped the little red t-shirt for a lumberjack suit, and Piglet is clad in black. It's also why other characters still in copyright, such as Tigger, will not appear, although there is a scene featuring Eeyore's tombstone, the miserable donkey having been eaten by a starving Pooh and Piglet. No one is ever going to mistake this for Disney, Waterfield said. I would hope not. When you see the cover for this...
So it's not going to be on Disney Plus.
No. When you see the trailers and the stills and all of that, there's no way anybody is going to think that this is a child's version of it. Could you imagine, Mom, I want to watch Pooh? That'd be actually really bad. Boys, it's the aftermath of their careers at Disney, just like every other Disney child is. Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like you raise your kids watching Winnie the Pooh, and it's like, oh yada yada yada, and then at age 13, you rent Blood and Honey, and then
that's a hard line. You go from like level 1 to like level 326 with that.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no.
I mean, we gotta get these therapists paid somehow. So I mean, that's a perfect way to be traumatizing. So,
J-Dead says, Pooh is the John Wayne Gacy of Disney. So some other pictures, by the way, on Bloody Disgusting. I'm not going to read through the article. The article is pretty much the same thing as what we just saw. But we have some other pictures. So we have Get Out painted.
Don't mind blood. If I do.
Painted. I know, right? Like, sure thing. We have Get Out painted in blood. Some chick coming down the staircase. That same image of Pooh and
Piglet. That's even more. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know.
Oh my
it's awful.
God.
J-Did says same thing happened to the cast of The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Oh shit.
So we have Pooh and Piglet again stalking the chick in the pool. Bunch of friends. Again, you got to pay for those therapy sessions somehow. Probably having a little therapy session with themselves.
Which one's Christopher Robin? Is Christopher Robin going to be in this movie?
Christopher Robin. Die. Wow. One of them is literally holding. Is that a sledgehammer?
That's a sledgehammer. That's Piglet, dude.
Is it? How do you know it's Piglet?
Did you not see Winnie the fucking Pooh in there?
Oh, I didn't see Pooh. I didn't see Pooh in the car.
Yeah, see, I got my eyes open now, so I keep my eyes out.
Pooh,
fucking Winnie.
You know, Pooh is lurking in the background.
Yeah.
This must be the chick from the pool then. If we already saw that he's about to repeatedly run her over with the car, bro, they bound her. Why does he have a sledgehammer if they're... Oh my God, this is awful. This is terrible.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be one of those movies where I find it very uncomfortable, but I'm still gonna watch it for the sake of it. But yeah, this movie's gonna be really uncomfortable for me.
J-Dead says if this makes money, they'll be making tons of movies like this. It's gonna be like what you said a minute ago, Miguel, where it's gonna be like SpongeBob, gory, Fairly Odd Parents, gory. It's just gonna be like everything, like every like small like kid cartoon thing is just gonna be gory, and they're gonna make a horror movie version of it. Although I will say, J-Dead, you know what's gonna stop that is copyright. Like honestly, I could see Disney having a freaking cow about this.
No, because
really mad.
Because it's
depending on
the
who
most
owns
recent
the
movie.
Copyright though.
Well, listen, there's a certain movie that recently came out that probably just opened the floodgates for it. I don't know what it's called.
Are you talking about Willy's Wonderland?
No, it's not Willy's Wonderland.
Oh.
It's something. It's like about these two squirrels. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Roger something. Hold on. I'm gonna fucking look it up right now because it's pissing me off that I don't know it.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Because of a certain character that they really played with. Let me think. Chippendale's new movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. Did it already come out? It is already out. So this is pretty much what I like. Chippendales is like a full-on like multiverse of like any other character you can think of. And one of the characters in particular is the original concept of Sonic the Hedgehog. You remember in the first trailer that they got, we got that disgusting little piece of shit of Sonic the Hedgehog, and then the internet trolls somehow were able to change it to be a more accurate iteration of Sonic.
Yeah.
So, and apparently in Chippendales, the first iteration of Sonic is in that movie.
Right.
And obviously Sonic is a Paramount property. So obviously that had some pretty good standings for, a lawsuit. But on one case, but what they did to save himself from that lawsuit was they changed what Sonic was wearing, and instead of calling that weird ass hedgehog Sonic, they referred to him as Ugly Sonic. So, in doing so, they saved themselves from litigation.
That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good.
And that same concept or that same premise is used all throughout Chippendale's movie. That way Disney can make it. That's what I was gonna say. They made it under the guise of satire. If you make it under the guise of satire, it's free game.
Yeah.
They can't really do anything about it.
Derpy says, boys, this is the horror flick we don't need right now, but the horror flick we deserve. It's not the one we need right now, but it's the one we deserve. Got to get the Christian Bale voice going. Not the one we need right now. I hope
they don't speak.
But
I really hope they don't. I'm not going to lie. I hope they don't speak. If they speak, I'm walking out.
Yeah, that'll be a little too weird.
Yeah.
It would almost be scary if they didn't say anything. Better pick of Pooh in the freaking car, getting ready to run her over and over and over again.
Wait, in the previous one, Pooh is fucking huge. What the hell did he do? Yeah.
He does look smaller there, doesn't he?
What did he do? Did he do this bullshit in the fucking BMW?
He's got the seat like
all the way back. Yeah, okay.
He's got that seat rolled all the way back. Let's see if we have any more pictures. Nope.
No, that's it. That's
so that currently this is the best look at Pooh and Piglet that we have right now.
Oh my god.
Dude, it looks awful. Like they look terrible. And I mean terrible in a great way.
That's true.
So Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. It's like
do they not have a release date?
They don't have a release date yet. We know 2023. That's basically what we know as of late. So
that's going to come up a lot quicker than we thought, man.
Probably. I'll watch it. I can't tell you. I can't promise you I'm going to like it, but I'll watch it. It's like getting a colonoscopy. Like you don't want to, but you have to.
That does not connect whatsoever.
Thank God I've never had a colonoscopy, but I'm sure that it's not pleasant. I don't know. I don't think anybody's gonna. I don't know. Who knows? I might walk out of this movie and be like, you know what? That was awesome. But part of me
will not be doing that. I will say that right now.
part of me is kind of feeling like I'm gonna watch it and just kind of I'll be like, I don't feel good after I watch that. like I kind of feel awful. So I don't know. Sierra says it's still just a hard no for me.
It's still a hard no for me too, dear, but I'm still gonna watch this. So I'm terribly sorry.
In the name of the show, we're still gonna watch it.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any questions.